This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Tahoe. It is a 2007 Chevy Tahoe LS. It's a 5.3 liter V8 gas. It's also four-wheel drive. Has 75,000 miles. It's being sold on a salvage title due to theft. When we purchased this vehicle, it was clear that the cops found it probably sitting next to I-19, probably 20 feet off it for about 6 months, probably behind a tree. No one ever saw it, and with the windows down. So it's been detailed 3 times, and every time we get it detailed, it still has dirt, and so we clean it and clean it and clean it. We had to do a whole bunch of stuff. There's before and after pictures. In the before pictures, you wouldn't notice any of the stuff I'm about to tell you, but we had to replace the front bumper cover because it was just too scuffed up and yucky. We replaced it and painted it. We painted the existing rear bumper cover. We got it a set of tires. They're not new tires, but they're about 90% tread. Then when we got it all done, we realized the cluster wasn't performing correctly, which is very common for Chevy products, being, SUVs and trucks from like 03 to 07. So we got a new cluster and got it flashed. The brakes were acting funky, so we did brake calipers and pads, and we did an ABS module. So when the cluster had to get programmed at Watson Chevrolet, and they did the flashing of the ABS module and the instrument cluster. So it got brake pads and calipers and an ABS module. And then when we drove it back, it decided that the tranny was going to act a little funky, and it was pretty. It probably would have been okay. It wasn't. I just didn't like the way it was shifting, so we bought a new transmission for it. Actually, it's a remanufactured transmission through LKQ. It has a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty on it, and we put that in. I figured, if it's not going to be the prettiest vehicle in the world, it better run like brand new. So there you go. Got some dings here on the hood. This is called silver metallic birch, this color. So if you were to want to clean up some of these dings on the hood, you might be able to find a used one. Tell them it's silver metallic birch. You might be able to buy one used at a wrecking yard for $200 or $300 if you wanted to. The tires are in great shape. Like I said, they probably 99% tread. We took them off one of our vehicles that came in and had too nice of tires for the vehicle, so we just took them off of that and put them on this. There's little stuff, just little things like this and this, kind of all over the place. This is not a beauty queen by any reach. It's my job to be harder on the vehicle than probably warrants, so that when you get it in Michigan, or if you ship it to Ecuador, where we just sold a vehicle the other day, that you get it and you're happier than you thought you would be, because we undersold it. Like I said, we painted the rear bumper. All the wipers were stolen too, so all the wipers are brand new. Obviously they tried to jimmy this open and did that. As you can see, there's a mounting bracket for a third seat, but there is no third seat because they stole that. You can see this stuff, scratches in the plastic. That's pretty much everywhere. I'll show you inside when we go in there. Anyway, if you want a third seat, a cloth third seats run about $400 or $500. Some people want as much as $1,000 for them, which is ridiculous. Don't do that. But inevitably we'll sell a vehicle to somebody and they don't want the third seat, and so if we buy one, they don't want one, and if we don't buy one, they want one. So we're gonna just not buy one. There's little tiny dings and chips right there. They stole both rear door handles, so we had to buy 2 brand new rear door handles for both sides and have them painted, which was nice. It's funny too, I just looked at the pictures from this thing again. Little touch-up paint. I just figured I wouldn't get out the touch-up paint. I'd show you exactly what's going on here, and so you would know. Also, this is where the OnStar antenna goes if you wanted one. When they steal them, they pop those things off. They're probably, I think on this one it's about $300. without OnStart. Use our cell phone, but that's that. Let me start the Tahoe and we'll look under the hood. Alright. Boy, it runs great. The good news is that mechanically it's fantastic. There's a new battery. There's your sticker on the hood. That way you know that the hood was never replaced. The front end was fine on this truck. You'll see the before and after pictures. It was just edgy enough to want to do the front bumper, paint the rear. By the way, it's about, I don't know, it feels like it's 95 out right now. It might be almost 100 today. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's that time of year in the middle of May. I mean, I'm kind of anal about stuff like that, so I notice it really quickly. That's it was so dirty we had to take the door panels off and vacuum out the inside of the doors because the windows were down and the dirt filled up the doors. It was bizarre. There's a little hole right here. Let's see if this works here. Yeah, I see it working there. Temperature there. Turn on the fan. Let's see, turn down the fan. There we go. Alright. And that's blown cold. Okay. That's working fine. Cup holder down here. It's like people just had their feet on the door panels and everywhere on this side. Alright, that window works. It's like a little bit of staining here in the seat cushion and right here. It's amazing how many times we've washed this thing and detailed it and then washed it and then detailed it and then washed it. Let's see. There's your box. Let's see. This seat looks pretty good. Passenger front seat looks good. I think I'm being a little harsh on it, but I don't want anyone to think that this is a beauty queen when it's not. It's a great people mover. It's a pretty good looking rig. Let's see. Let's try that one. That one's fine. Let's see. Is that one? Passenger rear. Alright, let's see. Mirrors. Out, in, up. Those are new too, I can tell. So they must have broken the mirrors too. Those are brand new mirrors. Alright, that works. Power seat. Up. Back. Let's see if it has an up feature. Yep. Up. Down. Let's try the back. There you go. That works. Carpet looks okay. Tilt wheel. Up and down. That works fine. And the air blows ice cold, which I can attest to right now because it feels really good in here. And I'm not really altogether sure it's on high. Now it is. That's on high. Let's see if we have a radio. Alright. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Steering volume controls work.
I-97.5, did you hear about this girl? She did a video invitation on YouTube inviting Dwayne Wade to come to her senior prom. He never answered her, but called her the night of her prom, and guess who comes walking?
This down button feels loose. So I would say that the down button doesn't work, but the up button does work. But it feels loose, like somebody's probably been flicking with it or messing with it. This steering wheel feels awesome. All right, put a seatbelt on. This trim stuff on these Chevys always wears off. So obviously he was doing whatever this is. Let's see what this is. I'm not sure what. Oh, that's the seek button. That's the scan, or that's the scan button. So that's what he was hitting there. And then this is the eject button. So he was hitting those a lot. Alright. There's your center console. Oh, let's see. Alright, here we go. We have 75,312 miles. That is a brand new cluster, so you don't have to deal with that issue, which I'm sure all you Chevy people know all about. There's overdrive, off and on. We put it in neutral. Put it into four-wheel drive. StabiliTrak off because we're in 4 low now. And that's definitely 4 low. It's a granny gear 4 low. Reverse. Perfect. Alright. Now we go to 4-wheel drive high. I heard the beginning engage there. Now StabiliTrak's back on. Apparently StabiliTrak only works when you're in 4 high or in 2-wheel drive. Now in reverse. Perfect. Alright. And then we go back to 2-wheel drive. Alright. Alright, because this thing's on a salvage title, if you want to drive it home, you have to get plates and insurance. You can't get plates and insurance on a salvage title. So, we take it down for you before you get here, before it ships out, whichever, and we have it inspected. It's called a level 3 inspection that the cops do here. And a level 3 inspection allows you to get plates and get insurance. We take the level 3 inspection and the salvage title down to Motor Vehicles. They give us a restored salvage title. We charge $200 to do that. Why so much? Because $50 goes to the state for the inspection itself. $150 goes to us because we have to be with the vehicle there at about 6 in the morning, and we have to stay with it until it's done. That's required now, that we sit there and stare at it for anywhere from 15 minutes to 10 hours, depending on when they get to it. Our inspections actually physically take about 10 minutes to do, but we're at Motor Vehicles, so they're the bosses, and I'm sure you've all experienced that. So it's the best $200 you'll ever spend, is what I'm getting at. You also pay dock fee of $250 and taxes. Taxes are 2% sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your tax rate is that of Alaska, which is 0, you're going to pay a total of 2% tax, $200 to restore the title, and $250 dock fee. Arizonans, our tax rate is 7.1% as a state. So you add our city tax rate, you're going to pay 9.1% tax, plus a $250 dock fee, plus $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, plus $200 if you want us to restore the title. If you don't want us to restore the title, please make sure that you can get it done yourself. Call Motor Vehicle, get that person's first and last name. That's important. In case they're wrong, you know who to kill. Tell them that you're bringing an Arizona theft recovered vehicle with an Arizona salvage title and the bill of sale. Those 3 things, the vehicle, bill of sale, and the salvage Arizona title. And is that all I need? If they say yes, please make sure that you tell them you're shipping it a long way. And if they're wrong, and you should have had it done here in Arizona, that somebody's going to be in trouble. And then you'll know if they're telling the truth or not. If they hesitate at all, then either they don't know or they're going to get you a very expensive problem that was solved here in Tucson for $200. All right? That is it. Please make sure also you get your deposit. Without a deposit, we don't have a deal. Once we have a deposit, we'll put a little banner over the vehicle on our website saying that deposit's received with your name, thanking you for your business. Then it'll be sold and nobody can get it. And that is it. Thank you.